It was a frosty morning in Enchantia, and the royal gardens were blanketed with a sparkling coat of snow. Princess Sofia looked out from her castle window, admiring the wintry beauty, but she sighed softly. "I miss the flowers," she said to her animal friends, Clover the rabbit, and the birds Mia and Robin. "The gardens look so empty without their colorful blooms." Clover twitched his nose. "Well, flowers don't grow in winter, Sofia. It's too cold." "Maybe," Sofia said with a hopeful smile, "but what if we could grow flowers even in the snow?" Robin tilted her head. "How would you do that, Sofia? The ground is frozen solid." Sofia thought for a moment. "I'll visit Cedric. If anyone can help with a little magic, it's him." Sofia hurried to Cedric's workshop, where the royal sorcerer was busy practicing spells. Cedric looked up from his potion with a raised eyebrow. "Princess Sofia, what brings you here on this chilly day?" "I want to grow flowers in the royal gardens, even though it's winter," Sofia explained. "Do you know a spell that could help?" Cedric stroked his chin thoughtfully. "Growing flowers in winter is no easy task. But, there is an ancient spell called Flora's Embrace. It creates an enchanted warmth that could protect the flowers." "That sounds perfect," Sofia exclaimed. Cedric fetched an old, dusty spellbook and began preparing the enchantment. "But be careful, Sofia," he warned. "The spell will need your care and attention. If the warmth fades, the flowers could wilt." Sofia nodded determinedly. "I'll take good care of them, I promise." With Cedric's guidance, Sofia chose a sunny patch in the royal garden to plant the enchanted flowers. The ground was hard and icy, but Sofia didn't give up. She used a small shovel to break through the frost, and Clover helped by digging little holes for the seeds. "Brr, it's freezing out here," Clover complained, his teeth chattering. "Don't worry, Clover," Sofia said. "Once the flowers bloom, it will feel much warmer." Mia and Robin flew overhead, dropping tiny seeds Sofia had collected from the royal greenhouse into the holes. They chirped happily, imagining the colorful blooms that would soon fill the garden. Once the seeds were planted, Cedric joined Sofia in the garden to cast the spell. He waved his wand enchanted. "Flora's Embrace, a warm delight. Bring forth flowers in winter's light. Shield them from frost, let colors grow. In the heart of winter, let beauty show." A soft golden glow spread across the garden, and the air instantly felt warmer. Sofia and her friends watched in awe as tiny green shoots began to sprout from the snowy ground. "It's working." Sofia clapped her hands in delight. "Remember," Cedric reminded her, "you'll need to nurture the garden with care. The spell provides warmth, but the flowers need love to truly thrive." Over the next few days, Sofia spent every spare moment tending to the garden. She watered the flowers with melted snow, sang to them softly, and even wove little scarves for the taller plants to protect their stems from the cold breeze. Slowly but surely, the flowers began to bloom. Bright red roses, cheerful yellow daisies, and delicate bluebells filled the garden with a riot of color. The enchanted warmth created a magical oasis in the middle of the snowy landscape. Villagers passing by the castle stopped to marvel at the sight. "A winter garden," they exclaimed. "Princess Sofia has brought spring to Enchantia." Sofia was overjoyed by the garden's success, but she wanted to share its beauty with everyone. She decided to host a winter flower festival for the entire kingdom. "I'll need everyone's help to make it special," Sofia told her friends. Amber and James were eager to assist. Amber suggested decorating the garden with fairy lights, while James offered to organize games for the festival. Mia and Robin volunteered to spread the word, and Clover promised to give tours of the enchanted garden, though he insisted on being paid in carrots. Sofia also invited Ruby and Jade to help with crafting flower-themed decorations. Together, they made garlands, crowns, and lanterns, all inspired by the winter blooms. The day before the festival, a sudden snowstorm swept through Enchantia. Sofia rushed to the garden, her heart pounding. The flowers were still blooming, but the enchanted warmth was starting to fade under the heavy snow. "What do we do, Sofia?" Clover asked, his ears drooping. Sofia took a deep breath. "We won't give up. We'll work together to save the garden." She gathered her friends and family, and they set to work. James built small tents to shield the flowers from the snow, while Amber used her ribbon collection to tie the taller plants to stakes so they wouldn't bend under the weight. Sofia knelt by the flowers, whispering words of encouragement. "You're strong and beautiful, just hold on a little longer." By morning, the storm had passed, and the garden was more vibrant than ever. The festival began with music, laughter, and the delicious scent of warm pastries from the royal kitchen. Villagers wandered through the garden, marveling at the flowers. "How did you do it, Princess Sofia?" one little girl asked. With a little magic, a lot of care, and the help of my friends, Sofia replied with a smile. The highlight of the festival was the crowning of the Winter Flower Queen. Sofia chose the little girl who had asked her about the garden, placing a crown of enchanted daisies on her head. As the festival came to an end, Sofia looked around at the smiling faces in the blooming garden. She realized that the magic of the flowers wasn't just in Cedric's spell, it was in the love and effort everyone had poured into making the garden thrive. Later that evening, Sofia and her friends sat by the garden, watching the flowers glow softly under the moonlight. "Clover," Sofia said, "did you think we could grow flowers in winter?" The rabbit chuckled. "Honestly, no, but you proved me wrong, princess." Sofia smiled, her heart full. "I think we all learned something magical this winter. With love and teamwork, even the impossible can bloom." And so, the enchanted winter garden became a symbol of hope and togetherness in Enchantia, reminding everyone that even in the coldest season, beauty could blossom.